Illmatic was dropped. Yeah, man, what the am I doing?
Hey, yo, Cream, chill. I got the rhymes, you got the beats.
All right.
30 years later, we back in the streets, we back in the lab.
All right, then. Let's go, Nas.
It's time. It's album time.
Yeah, it's time.
It's time. Black is time.
Premiere album still gonna happen.
You have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once.
The seating capacity is 65,000 at Ford Field, and we are right around that number today. A good crowd on hand and seemingly ready to go in the Motor City. Today, it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Detroit Lions. Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Hey, cross field. Let's go. Check, huh?
First carry for Josh Jacobs. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. 5 yards on the game's first play, 2nd down. These two teams, they met in Lambeau earlier in the season with the Packers winning that ball game. So if they can win again here in Detroit, they'd pull off the season sweep.
Set, ready. Black, set.
Here's Love. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
And we're going to see the ball in the air quite a bit here. This is a top 5 passing offense in the NFL. And they certainly like to get everybody involved. So this defense, they're going to have to be able to counterpunch somehow. They couldn't there, and it's an opening drive, 1st down.
And he stopped immediately there. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. You talk about this Lions defense. They're trying to cover up some holes in the secondary. Right now, bottom 5 in the league against the pass at number 28.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
Here we go. Ready.
Love fires that quickly outside. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. They'll get 34 yards there.
We expected this defense to be tested by this passing game coming into this one, and there's an example on this first possession of the game.
First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road.
Ready, ready. Yellow, 43. Hut.
Now Love. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Touchdown, Packers! Romeo Doubs with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Packers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. An out route there for the score, a quick out route there for the score.
Yeah, you're not really surveying the defense on this one. You're just counting on timing, making this play happen. 1-2, ball's out of his hands, knows where he's going, just puts it to the outside. Touchdown.
Extra point from McManus is good. And that makes the score 7-0. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at their own 22. And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. The star of nearby Michigan, Jabril Peppers in on the stop.
That was a particularly nice play because not only was it his job to force the play inside, he was actually able to fold inside himself and make the tackle ultimately. Very nicely done.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Inside the 20. And into the end zone. It's a pick six and a Packer touchdown. Well, we went from scoreless to 13-0 in a hurry. First, their offense had the touchdown, and now the defense comes through with one.
You can't get a better 1-2 punch than that. Follow the touchdown offense by getting one on defense. If they keep that effort up, you'll take the other sideline out of this one very quickly.
McManus's point after is good. And it's now 14-0.
14. Lions, nothing.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Oh, a miscommunication on the lateral. The ball's out. So a teammate picking him up there. That was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm.
Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. He's still on his feet. And finally down at the 32-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 47 yards. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Trying the left side with Gibbs. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. He had his eyes on the end zone once he hit the secondary, but they're finally able to slow him down.
Yeah, and I've got to look at this one from the defensive point of view. You just mentioned finally able to slow him down. They've got to figure out a way to make that at the point of attack, at the line of scrimmage, because once he gets through, he's shredding them.
And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Back to throw. Goff. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Packers are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one where you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. And they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a 1st down.
First down. A gain of 13 yards. And
running straight ahead is Jacobs. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. The tackle there by Malcolm Rodriguez. 2nd and 10.
At the 19-yard line.
To throw now. Here's Love. Now they go screen. It's complete. And some space here. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
That was a beautifully executed screen pass. Let the rushers get upfield. The blocking forms in front. Lofted it to the runner. And now, not only does he have open space in front of him, he's got an escort as well, and they pick up big yardage.
Short completion, just 4 yards. And it'll be second down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch him, you tackle him, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, and you don't give up big chunks of yardage for the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. To the air again, Love. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 33.
That's another Packers first down. It's a gain of 23 yards.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Come on, set. 10 block. Set.
Quick slant to Watson. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and they'll be left with 2nd and a couple. Was that a design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
From the 25, here's 2nd down and 2.
Let's go now. Hut.
Going back to Love. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Well, they've had success getting the ball to him out of the backfield, but this time they had a man right on him. He was able to break that play up before he could get started.
Love from the gun on 3rd down. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
An 8-yard pickup.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Down. 52 points. Ready.
The football comes out. Jacobs lost it. And that is going to skip out of bounds. So a break there for sure. They'll hold on to the possession at the 5-yard line. Thankfully for the offense, a fortuitous bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one, and the best part, because it went out of bounds, they retain possession, still have an opportunity to put points on the board.
Ready. Set. Go.
Firing quickly out wide is Love. 3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Here we go. Set.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A touchdown-saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
On the set.
The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Now McManus will line up for the field goal. Less than an extra point attempt here. This is an 18-yarder. The kick by McManus is good. So 3 points on the board, as easy a field goal as you're going to get, but I can see you shaking your head.
I love that peripheral vision of yours, partner, because to me, if it's the 4th quarter and you're up 6, I get it. But now, even if you run and don't get in, you're still setting them up to go a long field, 98, 99-yard drive. How do you look at your defense and not give them that opportunity?
And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. Oh, felt like that move deserved more than he got there. A gain of 2.
I think they want to start getting back into this game and behooves them to get better on 1st down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive.
Hey, let's go. Go. 5.
Now it's gone. Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. And St. Brown going to have the Lions 1st down as he's across midfield to the 48.
That's good for a Lions.
It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Value 3.
Now gone. He'll go right back to St. Brown. So the completion good for 7 there. And it's 2nd down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out in the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a 2-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. From the 41, here's 2nd down and 3. Goff now looking to throw. Trying to lob it in there, but it's incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why they look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3.
Black 20. Hey, lift.
To throw is gone. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
Gain on the play. And the Lions 1st down.
Hold on.
1st and 10.
From the gun, Gibbs will get it. And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. 44 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up for the 1st and goal.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. Leads to 2nd and goal.
Now back to the ground. Here's Gibbs. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard 5-yard line, but no further than that. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Here's Goff. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage, after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
Here's Nick Folk now on for the field goal. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football.
Got to say, Charles, a little surprising to have a kick this short blocked. Usually that happens on the longer ones, but great job by the special teams to kind of sift through there and get a hand on it.
Yeah, you've seen a lot of football over time, partner, and you're right about it. Typically, the longer field goals start lower because they have so much more ground to cover to get to the post. And that's when you get a hand on it. These short ones, you're able to pop it up in the air pretty quickly. Normally, you get height. In this case, extra effort to block that one.
That's taken in by Watson. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
First down. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Packers.
Ready.
Throwing. Love. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
It certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Love. Oh, an ill-advised throw there. It's intercepted. And a potential turning point as he'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half. It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
Well, he talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the win column. We'll see how he responds. Gibbs straight ahead. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first.
180. 2 up. Hey, let's go.
Goff. He's got his target. That's complete. Now a timeout called with 3 seconds to go. And, of course, they're in field goal range in the final seconds of this first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points.
Folks' kick is good.
And that will do it for this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. (17-3) the score as we resume action for the second half on EA Sports. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Quick toss by Goff is complete. And he'll be out right at the 35. 15 yards for the Lions there on a first down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Goff now looks to throw. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
He's got it complete to Gibbs. He's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far, and never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
To the air again. Goff. Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on first down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're either throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it off, or you throw it away, throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Boy, took a shot as he let that go. And he's going to bring up a third down.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, Parker, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down.
Five.
Again, Goff. And a throw there going to be incomplete. The passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
And now Nick Folk. His career long, 56 yards. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. After the made field goal, back out is Nick Folk to kick this one off. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Here we go.
Love from the gun. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
He did a fine job there not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
33, yellow.
And they'll send the tight end in motion.
Ready?
Love now. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down.
Well, no one likes to see that drop, but I'll guarantee it's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
Let's go. 52.
Now Love. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
16 yards.
It's a gain of 16 and a first down for the green and gold.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Blue 32. Ready?
They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. After the loss, they'll come up second and 13.
Yellow blue. Set. Ready. Yellow 40. Ready.
Love looking to throw it. Short throw. He's got Kraft. And some room to run now. Look at the big man rumble. And he will step out of bounds all the way down at the 5-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 47 yards.
First and goal, Green Bay.
Come on, set.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And it's a Packers touchdown. Romeo Doubs, his second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Now McManus for the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Makes the score. Packers 24, Lions 6.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
We all know that teams never want to use the word panic. But if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47.
That's good.
Goff going to shift him around.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
5.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. This one swung out to Montgomery. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A big play there on the catch and run. And it'll move the chains. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
At the 24-yard line.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And it'll fall incomplete.
There's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
So second and 10 now here in the third quarter from Detroit. Here's Goff. Open man right side of St. Brown. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. The end result, 21 yards.
Detroit Lions, first down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Gibbs is in for a Lions touchdown. CD, there didn't seem to be much resistance there down near the goal line.
Yeah, partner, from what I saw there, not a real good job of matching up defensively because to me, they looked like they were just in their base 3-4 package. You need bigger bodies in there in a goal line type situation. The 3-4, fine between the 20s, but not down here when you're guarding your end zone.
Nick Folk for the point after. the lead now to 11-24-13 our score.
Packers 24, Lions 13.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board.
And he returns this to the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10.
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line.
44 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say maybe that gives him a little juice because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. Just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
2 yards in the carry there, it'll be 2nd down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they can actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Here we go. Ready.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Short throw, he's got Kraft. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. He's up to 88 yards receiving in the ballgame now, and he's got a 1st down.
It's a gain of 10. And the Packers 1st down.
Striker. 3-3. Ready. Black. Ready.
To throw now, here's Love. Now he'll tuck this and run. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Let's go. Cut.
Here's Love. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Again, it's Love. And he is caught. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
A gain of 17
They get
yards.
17 down to the 17, and it's a 1st down.
1st down.
And
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
The tight end in motion right. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Back to throw again. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Have to give some credit to the... on that when he read all of his keys perfectly, got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Now a 2nd and 10.
To the air again, Love. Who finds his receiver, Watson. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Christian Watson.
A 16-yard touchdown. And the Packers look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here this fourth quarter.
For the extra point.
Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Lions 13.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big fourth quarter hole. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
The Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Gone. Over the middle, he's got to slow. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
Detroit Lions.
We go, 36.
Goff throwing again. Open man, that's too slow. And all the way down to the 5. A big play there for Detroit. 41 yards.
That's another Detroit.
There's Goff. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. To throw is Goff. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Lions have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Goff and that Lions offense staying on the field. They'll try for 2.
The Lions.
They'll look to throw. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
The score, Packers 31, Lions 19.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And just shutting him off there. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Ready to get their next drive underway. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Down. Blue, 32. Ready.
Love. Same target. It's Jacobs again. And that's good for a gain of 6. And 3rd and 8 now. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
That's blue striker. 33. Yellow. Cut.
Throwing. Love. they need. Picked off by DJ Reed. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. Well, part of this defense now with multiple interceptions in this game, but this time they say turnabout is fair play because, remember, they had a pick six on the other side, and now they get a pick six of their own.
Yeah, they actually added to some of their nice play throughout this ball game. A good effort by them to secure another interception on this one. A better effort to take it all the way back for 6. And how about an exceptional effort to match their opposition's pick six from earlier in this game?
Some strong running at the 20. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
Right.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Let's go now.
And now this fourth quarter becoming very interesting. That pick six makes this a one-score game. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how aggressive they choose to be. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
Love, he's going to change the play here.
A gain of 12.
Yellow.
First down.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only first down. So Smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn it into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going here on second down.
Ready?
To throw again on second down. Love. Short throw. He's got Kraft. That'll put him close to 100 yards receiving. He's at 98, and he's got a first down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Yeah, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Here we go. Set. Ready.
On second and 10, Love. That's complete to Dobbs. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing it.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. This is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here.
Ready. Ready.
Love now. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have a Packers first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. This to Jacobs on the toss right. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30.
And that's the type of run that you'll live with. In this game, he's had a good number of carries. He's just been unable to really break off anything substantial.
Here we go.
Looks like they'll move things around here.
22. Ready?
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Love. Throw right side, hauled in by Dobbs. And he has a Packer first down, and that should be the one that finishes the script. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game.
Let's go. 10 flat. Hut.
The Packers looking to get out of here with a win as they take the knee.
Well, this ball game was close throughout. Remember, it was